Let us not take ourselves too seriously. None of us has a monopoly on wisdom. Each day is a new beginning. I know that the only way to live my life is to try to do what is right, to take the long view, to give of my best in all that the day brings, and to put my trust in God. It is through this lens of history that we should view the conflicts of today, and so give us hope for tomorrow. Though we each lead different lives, the experience of growing older and the joys and emotions which it brings are familiar to us all. We all need to get the balance right between action and reflection. With so many distractions, it is easy to forget to pause and take stock. It has always been easy to hate and destroy. To build and to cherish is much more difficult. Although we are capable of great acts of kindness, history teaches us that we sometimes need saving from ourselves, from our recklessness or our greed. Over the years, those who have seemed to me to be the most happy, contented, and fulfilled have always been the people who have lived the most outgoing and unselfish lives. Grief is the price we pay for love. We all need to get the balance right between action and reflection. With so many distractions, it is easy to forget to pause and take stock. No age group has a monopoly of wisdom, and indeed I think the young can sometimes be wiser than us. But the older I get, the more conscious I become of the difficulties young people have to face as they learn to live in the modern world. Even when your life seems most monotonous, what you do is always of real value and importance to your fellow men. Inevitably, a long life can pass by many milestones. My own is no exception. If I am asked what I think about family life after 25 years of marriage, I can answer with equal simplicity and conviction, I am for it. It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. I believe that, young or old, we have as much to look forward to with confidence and hope as we have to look back on with pride. Our modern world places such heavy demands on our time and attention that the need to remember our responsibilities to others is greater than ever. When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Perhaps we make too much of what is wrong and too little of what is right. The trouble with gloom is that it feeds upon itself, and depression causes more depression. Everyone is our neighbor, no matter what race, creed, or color. With age does come experience, and that can be a virtue if it is sensibly used. By being willing to put past differences behind us and move forward together, we honor the freedom and democracy once won for us at so great a cost. It has been women who have breathed gentleness and care into the harsh progress of mankind. I know of no single formula for success, but over the years I have observed that some attributes of leadership are universal and are often about finding ways of encouraging people to combine their efforts, their talents, their insights, their enthusiasm, and their inspiration to work together. None of us can slow the passage of time, And while we often focus on all that has changed in the intervening years, much remains unchanged, including the gospel of Christ and his teachings. Some cultures believe a long life brings wisdom. I'd like to think so. Perhaps part of that wisdom is to recognize some of life's baffling paradoxes, such as the way human beings have a huge propensity for good and yet a capacity for evil. Even the power of faith, which frequently inspires great generosity and self-sacrifice, can fall victim to tribalism. But through the many changes I have seen over the years, faith, family, and friendship have been not only a constant for me, but a source of personal comfort and reassurance. They teach us all a lesson, just as the Christmas story does, that in the birth of a child, there is a new dawn with endless potential. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, share, like, and subscribe.